Broadcasting. Car is working. No, I don't want to watch Fast Fang. Yeah, bro, it's working.
Is it?
Yeah, klar. It's called Fades at his live broadcast. I just heard myself, bro.
Okay, bro. See if you can find it on YouTube. What's it on your Jason thing?
Just search Jason Gruskin.
Jason Gayskin.
And then we're up to date.
What? It's working, nigga. Did you set up your account now?
Klar, bro.
Check.
How do I take it out of the screen, bro? Check, it's in like a screen, bro. How do I take it out of this? Like, klar, bro. I don't want this cock. It's only like a 10-second delay of that. Not even, bro. It feels like 5. Club room, I shall play some frontline for you so you can see how I play frontline. Well, start up your stream. Okay. Invite me. Okay, I'm not gonna play any damages, bro. I'm gonna play a tank that you don't know how to play properly. Clay, you can't tell me you know how to play all the tanks properly. I'll play Ko or Nando or even Atlas. Torvald might come back into the meta, but not anytime soon. Plus, comps Raum. What's his name? Raum. It's Raum, right? That new guy is coming into game next season, and he'll be in ranked. They don't like ban new champions. Well, if he's cock OP, then he might get banned in drafts.
Yeah, he'll probably get banned in draft because that nigga's OP, dude. Jeez. Play Atlas.
I must play Atlas.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no model is hard to play Atlas. It's just
Club, just pay attention then to how I use my rewinds and how I use my ult. Put it on your PC so you can see it properly.
Yeah, no, I put it on here.
Club, it's so gay. Can you see this like black screen around?
What?
Is it not on your stream?
It makes like a box.
Yeah. Club, I can't get rid of it. You could do it. You could get rid of it on Twitch though.
No, you can't on your. No, I lied. You can. There's a way 100%.
Yeah, Club, I tried, but I couldn't find it. Sharing and broadcast settings. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings, audio, include microphone audio, include microphone audio, share party audio. Display message to spectators and spectators. Oh, Claire found it.
What's voice volume?
Claire, that's so much better. Fuck yes. Claire, check it, bro.
Wait, full blue screen, bro.
Okay, then we'll... Yeah, so much better, bro. Claire, bro, mine's been off since I fucking found out about it. Claire, bro, I'm sure I told you about it when I found it. Okay, alright. You can search, hey? Did you try streaming though, hey? Cause I checked that thing and then I tried streaming with my PlayStation and it just worked.
Siege.
Like Claire, bro.
Select a champion.
You want me to play Atlas, right?
Oh yeah, put the hat on. Put the hat on, it's great. I like that hat.
Claire, ignore how many skin boosters I have.
Do we task this Pokemon?
No, we do not. Play any support. You must play a support that's easy to heal with, because I want you to focus on the YouTube, not on the actual game. Even if we lose, Spirits are casual, so play a support that's like easy to heal with. Yeah, Ying's fine.
The end is nigh.
Claire, you don't have to focus on the game too hard, bro, right? Focus more on the...
I played against that HTTPS guys I choosy earlier on.
What is that fucking gamer tag? HTTPS. Claire, bro.
Nothing is set in stone.
Claire, bro, this pimple on my dick is poor sore.
We're playing focusing lines,
Claire, bro, it's fine. You remember back in the day, Ying used to have a talent called Laugh, like where a clone would heal 2 different people but for 50% less. Claire, bro, that's what that Ying talent turned me into a support main. And then Claire, everyone said it was useless, so I'm like, I'm no longer a support main.
Right about now.
Claire, bro, Vicon used to tell me it's such a useless talent. I'm like, alright, I'm no longer a support main.
I'll capture the objective. Need healing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Claire, pay attention to I'm always just checking my side as well, right? Especially on this map, it's a big thing to watch your side. Claire, I did die. Don't worry about fallout, bro. I want you to just focus on what I'm doing on the stream. Even if you play like a complete bot, bro, I don't mind. Also take note of how I look down when I place my active shield, because if you don't, then it places in front of you like I don't know, a meter or so. It's like they use meters in the real game. Like I don't know if you checked, when I placed my barrier there, I looked down and placed it. Yeah, it's because I'll show you now, if you just place it, it doesn't place it right in front of you, and it's always best to place it right in front of you so you don't get body blocked trying to get to it. Look, see how far that places it. You'll see it now. Also pay attention of how I dive the IO there. It's something you can do as who the fuck is killing me? The Ying. It's something you can do as Atlas a lot of the time. It's just dive for support and just rewind out. It's pretty sad. He's getting nerfed though, hey? Like, my favorite card in his, out of all of his cards is getting nerfed. I'm sure you checked that it's the movement speed card. Collaborate, that card, when you walk through your stasis field you get movement speed, and that's getting nerfed. Apparently the new dredge has tons of easy damage because of the all buff, hey? You get that? Cloud Brew, he's the thing is the time to activate his ult was buffed, and it was buffed last patch, like this current patch that we're playing. It was buffed, and the activation time was also... No, what am I saying? This last patch we played, it was nerfed, and the activation time was buffed, so it activated faster. And then now, it's got... right now it does about 1,500 damage. After the new... after the new... after the new patch it will do 2,500 on anyone inside of it. Yeah, it's a proper ult brew, but the thing is now it's got proper activation time and proper damage, so if you just land your... because the biggest part about dredge is probably landing your actual shots, like you know how you do the triple one? You know, and then you get the single one, the actual weapon shot. Yeah, if you can't land your normal weapon shot with dredge, then you can't play him properly, because if a flank comes up to you, that close range weapon shot is strong. It does like 950 a shot, and it's not slow to shoot. It's probably faster than Willow, if I'm to be 100% honest. Yeah, okay, I was wondering why I took Wrecker. I normally just take it out of like habit. Alright, then where you run into? Clown dead, eh? I don't know if you saw, but you check rewind. So right now it's not affected by cripple effects, like Inara's Treacherous Ground, Tyra's Fire, Grover's Triple Axe, you get me. New patch is going to be affected by that. So he is getting quite a big nerf, but none of his damage is getting nerfed, and that's the biggest part of him in my opinion. Yeah, bro, like he was too overpowered for people to use who don't know how to use him. Now you just have to like use him properly. But like Cloud, bro, I don't know if you're noticing, a big part with Atlas is deciding when to snipe and when not to snipe. Because like Cloud, bro, when you're sniping, you're not applying cauterize to stop healing. So sometimes you can't smash something, so you just have to use the burst. Like I'm a mage, actually fuck off. Is this fucking Io called Yuki or it's Yuki? It's not Yuri. Bro, I met this guy from Southeast Asia. His name's Yuri, or her name. I'm pretty sure it's a he. Unless like Asian chicks are really good at gaming. Cause that chick carried my ass, eh? I mean, I did play Willow and she played fucking Victor, but still. Another thing to remember about Atlas, I don't know if you're checking. Whenever I shoot his rewind, his setback, I always aim it up because it's similar to like, you know Willow? You know how you throw a seedlings? It's really similar to that. Oh, how did I miss that?
2 kills at the same time.
I went to third person instead of why is my thing on third person? It should spray, not third person. What the hell? What was that old edge? I thought he was trying to hit me, to be honest.
Unstoppable. 15 seconds remain.
I want to play Ash next game so I can show you a tip though. I don't do it a lot, but it's because I don't play a lot of Ash.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hurry your butt up.
Like bro, I know you know how earlier you said you haven't just been doing nothing, like you've been learning. Like I know you've been learning because like when I check you play Varric and Ash, you use the shield properly. Like if you weren't learning, then you wouldn't have been doing that. You get me? Like with Varric shield and Ash's shield, what you do with it when you deploy it. Shazada. What do you do? You. Not what would you do? What do you do when you deploy your shield as Varric and Ash?
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, you do, but the thing is, you do the same thing with Ash's shield because it moves forward slowly. Like, it's a big thing. Also, you check Atlas. You do it with his shield as well, bro, because his one even gives you movement speed when you walk through it. But it doesn't like refresh when you walk through it. Hey, I've tested it. Only the first time you walk through it does it give you the movement speed.
Let them get on a rampage. Come on.
How's this Dredge killing everyone?
Capture the objective. Left. Capture the objective.
But yeah, bro, Atlas isn't a really hard character to play. You just...
Thanks.
Okay, you'll check it now because there's a bit of a delay, but you'll see how I'm just like kind of charging up my shots. So when you do that and you hit like all the headshots, compared to doing just this and hitting the headshots, it's like 180 damage a headshot, 180 damage a shot for the headshot, compared to like this one where it's just I think 80 a headshot. Like I told you long ago, I doubt you even remember, that if you charge it up like I showed you there, it still does extra damage, but it doesn't turn it into a snipe. Wow, that fucking Dreadbolt nearly actually hit me. But also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm constantly trying to hit people's heads with my snipe. Like, you check me always, like, aiming, like, by the head, like, at least, like, shoulder level. Like, headshots are just such a big thing in this game.
The objective. Capture
Unless you're
the
playing, like, a
objective.
Cassie or something, then headshots don't matter, but it's like... Cassie, Willow, a few projectile champions. We got an Ashe, I don't know why she's not going...
Capture the objective. Capture the objective.
Flying got me. Sorry bro, I'm trying my best to focus, but like I've gotten myself back into a proper sleeping schedule, so I'm tired now.
Bye.
Enemy killing spree.
But Clyde, when I end the broadcast, doesn't it save clip? I checked all my settings, so I don't know.
Rampage? Come on.
Well, if it does, then you can always just watch this clip when you want to, bro, because it's literally me telling you what to do. Like, I keep my voice shared, so it's telling you what to do. Yo, oh, I actually went AFK here. That's proper, bro.
Oh, come on.
Let me check if this saves the clip.